Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona channel in English. Well, today we have some news to talk about. It's not exactly news. We have some interesting facts to talk about. I guess probably tomorrow, we will start talking about the next match. It's a derby. I can say it now. It's a derby. We are going to play against Espanyol in their field, which I don't remember the name now. Wrong for my part, no, but from my part. But well, but today we are going to analyze how is Xavi's system working in Barcelona. I think something that I actually wanted to talk about because it's not well. Let's talk about that in the video, and then we're going to talk about the future players who may come into Barcelona in the summer. So I know it's a bit soon to talk about it, but I found it quite interesting. So let's read it. Let's analyze it. So without more delay, let's start. Well, before starting, let me remind you that if you like Barcelona and you don't want to miss any of our daily videos talking about Barcelona's news because you like to be on date of what's going on in Barcelona, in Camp Barca, this is your channel. Down there you have a red button that you can hit to subscribe, and like this you will not miss any of our videos. And now, yes, let's talk about Xavi's system. Now, Xavi, when he came to Barcelona, as he was with he comes from La Masia, he knows the system, etc. So Xavi wanted to, it was said that Xavi is going to return with the philosophy of the club, etc. But nothing further than reality, I think. The other day I actually read an article talking about this, like Xavi is winning, actually numbers are better than with Koeman, and the club, it seems, the players, it seems they are enjoying, but the system is not Barcelona's philosophy at all. Actually, the system always got, there is Alba there at the left. There is a newspaper which analyzed the system, and it's quite interesting, the analysis they've made, because it shows more or less how Barcelona is playing and what's the dynamic of the club during the match. It's something I wanted to do, I repeat it, because I really like the way we are playing now. I don't see a Barcelona which has just the ball trying to create the spaces, because Xavi, I think he realized that the clubs, the teams we are facing, they know that what's going to happen, and they know more or less, it's quite predictable already, the system. No, the tiki-taka has been a bit old-fashioned in this moment, has become a bit old-fashioned. And then Xavi has developed another system. Now, in this system, this is the system that Xavi is using. You can see that how the players move, okay? If you remember the video we did about how Barcelona plays with Xavi, in that video, or how Xavi understands football, about Barcelona, it's how Xavi understood the football. He always talked about generating superiorities. That's very important for Xavi. He always wants to have a player more than the rival in that area, in this aspect. That's not why it's not so weird to see Xavi using a 3-4-3 or a 4-3-3 or a 3-5-2 sometimes to generate superiority, especially in the midfield. That's the place where you control the field. If you control the midfield, you control the field, because if you have problems, you always can return the ball to the defenders and then restart the play. So that's how the system works. Busquets is the main key of this system. In my opinion, I didn't read that, but for me, what I see in the field, it's the main key of this system, because he generates superiorities. He is one of the players who are free normally. So, and actually what he can give to the club, the skills that Busquets has are incredibly well. But what Xavi tries always to have is 4 interiors. And how does he do that? How does he does that? Bringing Alves to the midfield. That's not weird, actually. If you remember Guardiola's when Guardiola was the manager, Alves' role sometimes was to become another midfielder. So it's not that weird. And then when that happens, we see Alba going to the left, Piqué coming to the center, and then Araujo going to the right. Then it becomes a 3-4-3. That's what I told you before. It's not so weird to see a 3-4-3. But there is another solution for Xavi when the superiority is not in the midfield, even having the 4 players. And why is this? Gavi is the solution. Gavi and Ferran especially sometimes, but Gavi more. Gavi's a fake wing. Actually, he's never been a wing. He's more like an interior. So Gavi has a lot of solutions, but one of them is that he can become another interior. So we will have, with Alves, Busquets, De Jong, Gavi, and Pedri, we will have 5 midfielders, and then Alba goes forward. Alba, which is a very offensive player, goes forward, and then we generate spaces, because the right wing who has took over Gavi has lost Gavi already, cannot go to look for Gavi because Alba is going to pass, and then you have that position opened now, so uncovered. So it's quite dangerous now, and this is why Barcelona is a bit vertical team. We don't try to control the ball. We try to generate occasions, which is, I think, more interesting. Because many times I've seen Alba, Gavi, Adama just once, no, but the wings of Barcelona trying to go forward, to be more vertical, to reach the goal faster, because of this, because they try to generate superiorities, and as far as we have the ball near the area of the rival, we have to try to score. So I think that's very interesting. That's what's giving us a step further to keep winning matches, and I think it's a very interesting system. Let's see how next year he evolves this, because of course this is not what Xavi wants. Xavi wants another kind of team. We've seen it with Al Saad. I saw some videos, and the system he wants is near what Guardiola was given to us, but he didn't have time to prepare. He has to be effective, so you need to be as effective as you can. So more verticality and more goals, but with less games, sometimes losing control of the match or possession. Things that we hope next year to see improved. And then I read another news that I knew. Barcelona never gave up on Halland. Let's be honest. Barcelona still wants Halland. That's why Barcelona is not using a lot of money to get Halland, because Barcelona is aware that that's a very important player for the next decade. So what's Barcelona is thinking? Because in this moment, don't forget that the player that we need is not, the positions we have to cover is not just the forward. We have to cover other positions. Let's see which positions we have to cover and how. No, one of them is the right back. In this case, it seems that Azpilicueta is already near Barcelona. It seems that he can come for free next year. It was said that actually is going to come this winter. It seems some rumors, etc. But if it didn't happen, so it seems that next year will come Azpilicueta, a player that I like. I've seen him many times in the national team, and when he played in Osasuna, for example. It's a player that I personally like, but it's a bit old right now, 32. The other option that Barcelona has is Masraoui. Actually, his agent, Mino Raiola, has said that it's weird that he's going to keep being in the... And now I don't have the very league, but in the Ajax, okay, or in Amsterdam. His contract is going to expire this summer, and it seems that he's not going to renew with Ajax, and one of the possibilities is to go to Barcelona, as it sounds already this winter. No? Then other position that Barcelona wants to strengthen is the center back. Now it seems that Barcelona in this moment has the idea that the center backs are going to be Eric Garcia and Araujo, for the next decade, probably too. Barcelona is thinking of what's going to happen already when Piqué leaves, and one of the options to strengthen that position is Christensen. Christensen, the Chelsea player, already didn't renew too. Lenglet and Mingueza and Samuel Umtiti, it seems that they are not going to keep in Barcelona. Mingueza probably because he's going to go on a loan, but Umtiti and Lenglet, especially Umtiti, who has reduced his salary, probably he's going to get offers with more interesting salary than in what he's getting in Barcelona. And Lenglet is having no protagonism now, so it seems that in this moment Christensen is the easiest way to come for low price now, because the other option is Rudiger. But as in this moment Bayern has lost Süle and Alba, it seems that they want Rudiger, and they are really in conversations on it. So it's going to be hard for Barcelona. Actually, it seems that the Real Madrid is also interested in the Chelsea center back. So let's see. Another position that Barcelona needs to strengthen is the left. Now that we've said many times, Alba is still, his quality is there, but his age is not forgiving him. And one of the options is Gaya. Gaya, 26 years old, in Valencia, has actually played for Spanish national team. More or less the profile is quite similar as Jordi Alba, quite offensive. Personally, I think that a bit more defensive, but not so offensive as Alba. No, so it's a bit more neutral. But even though he still has those chances, it's a signing that I'd like to happen. It seems quite interesting, and it has been heard in Barcelona for many times. But if not, the other option is Tagliafico, who, if you remember from Ajax this winter, we were talking about him, that he's going to be free next year in 2023. And then Ajax want to make money with him. Barcelona was in conversations, but the limit of the salary didn't let us get it. But if not, we have other options. For example, Marcos Alonso, 31 years old in Chelsea, and he didn't renew too. He's going to. It was an option for last year in 2021, and well, it seems that Barcelona could try this player too, or even though Grimaldo, since I don't have it, but Grimaldo could be another option. No? These are the options that Barcelona has to strengthen normally, but all of them players who are going to finish contract, about to finish them next year, or who may come for free, still lowering the salaries, hoping players to leave, and then like that having enough caution or enough money to sign Halland. Will be possible, who knows? No, easy, of course not, but possible, probably. Let's see. Anyway, I want to know who do you think, which 3 players should come to Barcelona to reinforce our team? And leave it there in the comment section. And now, yes, too long the video. Oh my god, I'm tired of talking already. So hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.